today. From AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's a special Thanksgiving Day presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 19 carries, 121 yards.
And even though it's a short week, running backs love when they're in a groove, and that's exactly where he is right now. He's hoping to feast a little bit more here on Thanksgiving.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. Caught, it's Wilson. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Now, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Cowboys, 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
48-yard line.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down and 4, Prescott under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The former Ohio State. Nothing on the scoreboard. 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. His throw incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll find the rookie from Oklahoma, CeeDee Lamb. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. First down, Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
To C.D. Lamb.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the 30.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
The tackle made by
some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Prescott looks to throw on first. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. It's caught at the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Cooper. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start on the ground with Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Here's Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Prescott's pass intended for Blake Jarvis.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Next is Washington.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Check 26, check 26. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got 19,
Prescott on first down.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Chase Young, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return.
And it will be Washington.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A first down throw for Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Elliott, the ball carrier.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Again, it's Elliott.
And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line.
It's 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
2nd and 8.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
3rd and long for Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this ball is caught by Lamb. touchdown. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. On 1st and 10, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Flushed out right.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
For C.D. Lamb.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
Eluding the pressure right. Looking deep for Elliott. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And again, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Now with him first.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brought down at the 15-yard line.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
And a yard.
Prescott now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, it's Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row. 1st down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Flush to his right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel. offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They go to Elliott again.
Yeah, boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. A 20th carry here for Elliott.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now is Haskins. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here we go with Haskins.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And he locates Walker, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Haskins to throw.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 6.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing again, here's Haskins. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra.